Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Thursday the 27th of December today, so Christmas is over. We've spent the last few days in Geneva, Switzerland, where my mom lives, and my mom's kids and my stepdad and my little brother was also there, and he lives in Barcelona, so he flew over and we just had the best time ever. We always spend Christmas with my mom, and she does like a big dinner and we open gifts, and because she has 3 little kids, they're 11 years old now, it's just really fun. We ate lots of good food, we listened to lots of Christmas songs, and we played games on Christmas Eve after we have the dinner and we open presents and everything. We play charades. It's kind of like a classic traditional thing that we do now every year, and with the kids it's just so hilarious and so much fun. So we had a really good time, and now I'm back in Munich, and I thought I would show you guys a few of the Christmas gifts that I got, especially from Mo. He really outdid himself this year and I'm really excited about them, so I thought I would share them with you guys and then also just have a little chat. I did post a video recently about some goals that I have for 2019, and that just made me also think about how much progress I've made this year. So I also thought we could have a little chat about that, kind of like looking back at 2018 and doing some reflection. So yes, but first let me start with the little gifts that I got. We still have our beautiful tree up, and I think I'm gonna take it down just after New Year's, so either on Tuesday or Wednesday. I think you guys are gonna watch this on Sunday. But yeah, I love it. So I want to show you guys a few of the gifts that I got for Christmas this year. Mo really went above and beyond this year, and I don't expect anything for Christmas. Whenever someone asks me what to get, I just say write me a card, write me something like heartful. That always just means the world to me. But he did get me a few things that are just so sweet and something that I've been wanting for a really long time, or that I've had my eye on for a really long time. So yes, first I'm going to show you one of the sweetest things that he got me. So he got me this book. It says All You Need Is Love, and it says Merry Christmas, Love, Mahmoud Al-Smadi. And this is a little book. When I got this, my eyes were just like all teary, and it was just, oh my god, so sweet. So this is the beginning of the book. So that is Mo and that is me, and here it says Merry Christmas, this is the story of Mahmoud Al-Smadi and AnnieJaffrey. And then basically it says all these things that he loves about me and that he enjoys about our relationship, and it's all these cute little pictures. Here it says, I love celebrating Christmas with you. I love that we play games together. I love that I can trust you, and it's him falling and I'm like, I've got his back. I love spooning with you. We always spoon with our feet, so it's just so cute, and it goes on like that throughout the book. And yeah, it's just so cute and so thoughtful. Definitely wasn't expecting anything like that, but I think it's such a cute idea, and I think it's the time that went into making this, or at least like sitting down and ordering this book, that really means a lot to me. He also got me a cute notebook where it says this is where our story begins, and he filled out the first few pages with some little notes and cute messages to me, so that was really sweet as well. He also got me this beautiful candle from a brand called Baobab. I don't know if that's how you say it, but I think that's how you pronounce it. I believe this is from the Agate series, and it's called Stones, and this smells so good if you guys are looking for a new candle for your home. And it's just beautiful as well. Like, the entire design of it is gorgeous. He also got me a really cute dress. It looks like this, and it's very Chanel inspired, right? Like, it totally looks like you could have gotten this at Chanel, and he knows that Chanel is one of my favorite brands ever. And I just think it's so cute that he actually got me like a dress, like a piece of clothing. I think that's really nice, and he said that he thought this would look really good on me. Very impressed with his choice. I'm gonna try this dress on and put it in here so you guys can see what it looks like, but I think this would look really great with a white shirt underneath, even something that maybe has a little bit of ruffling in the chest, since it is quite a deep cut. Like, it's quite like it goes quite low, and then you have that bow over here. And this dress, by the way, is from Zara. I'm gonna see if I can find it online and link it below. And then he got me a really special present from a little place called Hermes. This is something that I had been looking at for a really long time, but it is of course a little bit pricey. That's why I was quite hesitant to get it, but I really loved it. And we went to look at it at the Hermes store when we were in Switzerland. He really insisted on getting it for me, and in the store we were kind of having like an argument. You don't have to get this for me, really. But he was adamant about getting it for me, and we found a design that I really liked. So this is of course the box that it comes in, and it is a beautiful scarf. So it is this beautiful silk and cashmere scarf. These are so iconic from Hermes, and the print on this is absolutely gorgeous. This is from their Jungle Love collection, and it's got two beautiful leopards on the front, and then on the sides it's got these beautiful bird prints and some floral prints as well. And I really love the colors of this scarf as well. So it's a nice kind of neutral beige with black and very dark blue. It's kind of like a midnight blue outlining, and then black inside with this beautiful beige kind of light gray background. So this is going to go really well with lots of different things in my closet, and I think that's so important. If you are going to get a piece like this, you want to make sure that you can wear it with lots of different things. And I literally think I can wear this with every jacket that I have, every sweater. It's so soft, and the quality is beautiful. And this is the type of scarf that you can keep for years. I'm sure this is something I can even pass on to my daughter one day, and Hermes is just known for their outstanding quality. So I'm so happy with this scarf. It's such a classic and iconic piece. And in case you guys might be wondering what I got for Mo, I got him these boots from YSL. They are called I think they're just called the Chelsea boot, but they're a plain boot, and they're super classic. I know that he wanted these boots for a really long time, so I sneakily went and bought them, and it was a total surprise for him. He was super happy with the boots as well. I'll also insert a little clip so you guys can see what they look like, and I also made him a cute little card as well. So I put some pictures of us on the front and then printed it out, folded it in half, and I wrote on the inside. So it's kind of like a customized DIY card, and I think cards are the best thing ever. I love handwritten cards, so that's something that we always like to do for one another. Speaking of cards, I just have to show you guys a card that I got from my little sister. It says to Annie and Mo, and she's put little hearts over there and a little star here, and this is like the best thing ever. How cute is this? It says Merry Christmas, and she printed out a picture of a puppy with a little Santa Claus hat, and she decorated it and like colored this in, and then she wrote a super cute message on the inside, and then she drew like a Christmas tree with stars and some more hearts over here and a moon. At the end of her letter she writes, I always think of you even if you're far away from me. The positive force is always between us. Love you so much. That just makes my whole heart so warm. All of my mom kids mean so much to me, and I kind of feel like their second mom because I was 18 years old when they were born. I helped to take care of them a lot when they were babies, and it also just taught me a lot about raising kids and how to take care of kids. If my own kids are going to be half as cute and adorable as my mom's kids, I'm going to be very happy. Speaking of my mom, I want to show you one of the things that she got me. This is a fragrance from Zadig and Voltaire. It's called Girls Can Do Anything. Yes, they can. And it smells really nice. It's quite fresh, but it has a nice feminine vibe to it, but it's not overpowering. Above all of the material things, just spending time with my family is the most amazing thing for me. It's something that I look forward to every single year, and now that me and Mo are together, he comes with me, and it just makes everything that much better and more amazing and filled with love. Also, as it is New Year's soon, I want to show you guys two new calendars that I got for my desk, and they're not really calendars where you plan or anything like that, but they're calendars with a new quote on them each day. The first one that I got is from Louise Hay. I've already taken off the first, I think it's like 2 or 3 pages. I believe this is called the I Can Do It calendar for 2019, and it is so cute, you guys. The quotes in here are so nice and so uplifting and motivating and inspiring. There's also a nice message for the beginning of each month as well, and then of course every day. For example, January 1st, it says, I'm moving into a new era of my life that is far more satisfying than anything I have ever experienced before. This is just the beginning of an amazing year. All right, let's see where we land here. Okay, so for March 9th, it says, I see abundance radiating all around me. I now live in limitless love, light, and joy. And then for Tuesday, May 28th, it says, I am perfect, whole, and complete just as I am. I love me. So I think these are really nice reminders to start your day with. And then the other calendar that I got is called Seize the Day, and this is a similar concept. So each day you have a different quote, and these quotes are from all different types of people. For example, for April 11th, we've got a quote from Robert Frost, and it says, in 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. So nice little inspirational quotes to have by your desk, or you can keep one of these by your bed as well and have something nice to wake up to in the morning and just keep the positivity alive, really. I got these calendars on Amazon. I will have them linked below. Took a little break to make myself some tea, and how beautiful is this cup. It says love on the front. I also just lit the candle that Mo got me, so it's filling up the space now with a nice scent. So we've got our tea and I'm nice and cozy. When I was filming my goals that I had for 2019, I was also reflecting a lot back on how much growth I've actually had this year. I think it is really important to focus on what you want to do for the next coming months or the next coming years, and dream really big and be really creative when it comes to really designing your life and what you want to achieve, what you want to accomplish. But I think it's also so important to sometimes just take a moment to reflect and to give yourself a little pat on the back on how far you've already come. Even if it's small things, all of those small steps will eventually lead to something big. I also mentioned this in my goals video, but in June, I sat down and I made a commitment that I was going to put up 2 videos per week. So I had been pretty consistent at the time with uploading every Sunday, and I really had to rethink the way that I was doing things so that I could manage to film high quality videos 2 times per week. So looking back since June, I've uploaded twice a week. There have been a few exceptions here and there in the last couple of months where we were traveling, where there was just a lot of things going on, and that's when I missed. I think I've missed 2 uploads since June, but that's okay. I'm not being like super hard on myself, and when I do put out content, I want it to be in a good light and where I film from a positive and inspiring and an uplifting place. These videos really do mean a lot to me, so I want to really like literally give you a part of me with each video that I do. Something else that I'm really proud of that I did this year was becoming more mindful of everything that I was doing, how I was spending my time, what I was consuming with TV, with people, with my environment, and also making a commitment to really grow myself internally and master myself, my habits, my routines, to really allow me to live each day the best that I could. And if you think about it, that's all that you can really do, is manage that one day that you have and make it amazing, and then do the same thing the next day and the next day and the next day, and then all of those days will accumulate into your life. So again, I think it's really important to have that big goal and that big vision, but at the end of the day, it comes down to what you're doing every single day. That's where it's important. That's where the growth happens and the little changes are being made, and then all of those little wins and all of those little changes will lead to really big results. And that's what I've seen come true for me. And something else that I think is really important is having an intention and making a decision, and you telling yourself what you're going to do and not let it be up to your subconscious mind of how it's used to doing things. And even just if we're talking on a spiritual level, I think it's really important to be clear and to make a solid decision within yourself and to set an intention of where you want your life to go. For example, I said that I'm going to upload twice per week. That was one of my commitments or one of my goals. And of course, it's super scary because I don't like to make a commitment or a promise or even really talk about anything without delivering something. Like, I would rather not say anything and then come out with something than say it first and then come out with it, if that makes sense. I also wasn't sure if I was gonna have content ideas, or when we're traveling, how am I gonna make that possible? But I noticed that when I made a decision, things were possible. Things started happening and ideas started flowing and opportunities came about. It's not to say that it's always easy. It's not to say that, you know, sometimes you're just blocked for ideas or you don't have that creativity, because it does happen. I really started just trusting the process and also trusting myself, and I was rewarded with lots of amazing opportunities and video ideas and lots of love and support from you guys, which means the world to me. I really do this for the love of you guys and also for myself. I think my channel is and will always be about self-improvement, self-development in all facets. So with makeup, with beauty, with fashion, with skin, with positive thinking, with decor at home, and just lifestyle things. Like, I love to have the best of life, and that doesn't mean, you know, expensive, luxurious things all the time, but just how to get the most out of life. That's my dream, that's my vision, that's what I want to do for myself and for you guys. To know that you guys have benefited or have been inspired from my content means everything to me. Another thing that I'm really happy about from 2018 was my willingness to learn and grow outside of my physical self. There's a quote that says, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. That quote even just gives me goosebumps, because there's been so many amazing things, so many great people that I've discovered this year, so many great books that I've read, and just so much growth internally, mentally, with my mind, with my self-love, with how open I've been, which I think really just translates to how much I've been trusting life as of late. I think there's things that happen in everyone's life where it kind of makes us shut off and makes us not want to share, and maybe makes us a bit more private because we're afraid of getting hurt. And I think this year for me was all about letting those things go and really growing into myself more confidently, more unapologetically, doing what I love to do and not having everything be perfect. I still love to create really high quality content and have things, you know, be beautifully presented and nice to look at, but I also really have learned to appreciate the not so perfect moments, and that's something that I'm really proud of, and I definitely want to keep unveiling myself more and more throughout the next year. I think one of the main things that I've learned this year is the power of decision and the power of commitment, and truly how big of an impact we have in our own lives. I know that that sounds very simplistic and maybe quite obvious, but if you really start to live it and believe it and feel it and commit to it every single day, you can change your life. Whether it's something about your health habits that you want to change and how you eat, maybe how you exercise, how you think, to maybe more physical things like with how you dress or how you do your makeup or how you present yourself to the world. I often think of this concept where, you know, you should sit down and take a few moments and write down what your ideal life would be. Who is your ideal woman or man? If you could just design the perfect person, how would that person be? How would that person react in difficult situations? How would that person behave with their parents, with their family, with their loved ones? What would their relationship be like with themselves? What would they do in their free time? What kind of friends would they have? So you're creating your own role model for yourself, and it's allowing you to not compare yourself so much to other people. I think other people are great for inspiration, and you might see someone who has something that maybe you admire, or a job that you really like, or a way of life or an attitude that you would, you know, like to have for yourself. I think it's good to be influenced by that in a positive way and then try to implement that in your life. I think when you compare yourself to people and it becomes a negative thing and you start feeling jealousy or resentment, that's when it starts to become not so helpful. But if you do this exercise and you try to go towards your best version of yourself, you don't have any competition. You don't have to compare yourself to anyone. You're in your own lane, you do your own thing, you march to the beat of your own drum, and that's something that I've always been about. I love being inspired by other people, but I don't like the influence from other people, if that makes sense. Like, I really like to just stay in my own lane, do my own thing, focus on what I love to do, on how I can be a better version of myself. Whenever there's anything to do with drama or, you know, he said, she said, or like rumors and gossip and all that kind of stuff, I feel like I'm a repeller. Like, I don't even want to know, I don't want to involve myself. I like having a bubble around me in the sense that I want to protect my energies when it comes to that kind of thing, and I just try to focus on myself and being a good person and sharing love with my family, with my friends, with you guys, and just keep going on, really. Like the quote said, just keep marching on. And I think that's something that I've also really lived a lot this year, and that I'm hoping again for next year and for all of you guys as well. It's truly such a freeing thing when you just let go of all of these different things that society and maybe your friends and family expect from you or think how you should be as a person, and just listen to yourself, tuning into your own heart, tuning into your own soul. Your soul knows what to do. You always have that guidance system with you, and I think it's really important to trust that as well. Also, just looking back on all the fun memories that were made in 2018, Mo and I had some incredible experiences last year. We started out by flying to New York in February for about 3 days, and there was a crazy snowstorm. It was also Mo's first time in the States, and I was freaking out because I was thinking, there's a snowstorm, it's so cold, it's so snowy and rainy, but the sun did come out on the last day and we had such an amazing time. We went to the Brooklyn Bridge and it was a beautiful sunny day, and I was there for an event with Sephora, which was also really fun and very special. And then we went to Tulum, Mexico after that for a 1-week vacation. We got some much needed sun and warmth, and it was a really fun trip, like quite an adventurous vacation. We did a lot of things in Tulum. And then where did we go next? I think the next trip that we had after that was Barcelona. We went there for a week with my family. It was beautiful. Then we went to Florence for my birthday. Then I flew to New York by myself in August with Cosmopolitan, which was really fun. And then we went back to Barcelona. We went to Jordan, to Amman, where his family lives, or his extended family lives, and that was also quite an adventurous trip. We went to go see Petra, which is one of the 7 world wonders. It's super beautiful. We also went to the Dead Sea, and then we came back, and then we flew to the Maldives, which was incredible. If you guys didn't catch the vlog that I filmed on that trip, I will have it linked below, but it was such an incredible trip. The resort was absolutely amazing. And then we came home, my family came to visit us, his family came to visit us, and then we went to Geneva, Switzerland, and now we're back home in Munich. So lots of fun memories were created this year, and I love just also like scrolling back through my Instagram and seeing all the pictures. I really hope that next year will be just as amazing, and I hope that I will sit here this time next year and share even more incredible things that have happened, and I really hope the same for you guys as well. I would love to hear from you. What are some of your things that you're really proud of that happened in 2018? Was it a good year for you? Maybe you had some more challenges this year that you had to work through. I would love to know. I've definitely had years that have not been as fun and as filled with love as I would like them to have been, but I think this year was one of my best. I want to wish you guys an incredible 2019 and just say a huge thank you for all the love and the support and just the amazingness that I get from you guys every single day. I appreciate it so much. I love you guys to the moon and back and a few times over. So I really hope that you guys have an incredible year next year, and that it's filled with lots of love and success and health and happiness and positivity. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you're all having a beautiful day, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.